y'all. How y'all doing? Y'all, we need to talk. We need to talk. And I'm talking to my subscribers. Shout out to all my subscribers. New, previously, you still a subscriber. Shout out to all my workers. Shout out to all the birthdays. Now, we're going to talk. I'm going to talk to some of my subscribers because some people need to hear this. Now, this is for educating you and educating myself. This is for commenting as well. I'm going to give y'all time to go get your notes, and we're going to take notes. We're going to talk, and I want to know, how much do you know yourself? Do you know yourself? How much do you know yourself? Now, my program and my content is ran to educate myself and others, okay? If you don't want to hear it, you don't have to. You can just move on by your business. I'm going to be me. And I'm here, and I'm sent here to do a job. And that's what I'm going to continue to do, okay? How much? The question is, how much do you know you? How much do you know yourself? Yourself. You have to know yourself in order to know who you are. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm trying to be Mr. Know-It-All, Miss Know-It-All. Just think about what I'm saying. When you wake up in the morning, what do you do? I'll just say it to yourself. What do you do when you first wake up in the morning? Who does that involve when you wake up in the morning? Who is it concerned when you wake up in the morning? And the way you wake up in the morning. So, how is your health? How is your health? My topic is mostly about human life. It's because I'm a health educator. I'm a health educator, okay? A health and physical educator. Instructor. And since I retired, it's going to be in my heart. I love people. Regardless of what you say about a person, there's something good in that person. There's something in that person within itself. So I want to ask you a question. How much do you know yourself? And when are you going to start working on yourself? It's not too late, people. I'm proud of my age, and I'm proud of who I am. Because I had to be educated all kinds of ways. Young, old, me, myself, and I. One thing you got to do, it is raining so pretty out here, y'all. One thing, look how pretty it is out here. That rain is so pretty, look. It is so beautiful out here, y'all. The rain is so beautiful. Oh my God. Man, I remember back in the days I used to try to find me a boyfriend to be with me in the rain and stuff. Can't get my phone wet. Can't get my phone wet. So I think I'm gonna move on this side up. Wow, dropped my glasses. Oh my God. Y'all, look at where I dropped my glasses. My glasses is down there. Oh Lord, I gotta get my glasses. Now I'm about to get wet. Let me get my glasses, y'all. I just dropped my eyes on the ground. Oh, now I'm about to get wet. Let me get my glasses, y'all. I just dropped them. No time. Oh, I didn't say like that. Oh, oh Lord, God. I dropped the Oh Lord, hold on, y'all. I got wet, y'all. I got wet. Sorry about that, y'all. I got wet, y'all. I got wet, y'all. I got wet. Look at me, I'm wet all over. Woo. Okay. Let me sit this right here. Let me see, can I sit this right here? How much do you know yourself? I'm wet, y'all. When I didn't got my class. How much do you know yourself? How much do you know yourself without somebody telling you about you? When are you going to start working on yourself? Don't you know sometimes you got to cut people loose in your life to get your life straight. Your health, people don't realize it, but this is my job to send this message. I enjoy what I do, and I'm going to keep doing it, and I ain't going to stop doing it. Because I want to motivate somebody out there who wants to change their life. But negative keep being around them. Sometimes, I'm going to tell you, you have to know the difference between, in order to turn something loose, you have to understand yourself. Hey, what's up? If you are not part of the solution, you are a part of the problem. Now, let me tell you. I'm going to tell you this. You're right. Me, I'm funny acting. So, since I'm a funny acting person, and what I mean by funny acting person, I got my own mind. If I don't feel like you telling me right, and I've been like that since I was a little girl. If I don't feel like you telling me right, I'm not going to follow you. I'm not a follower nowhere. I'm a leader. I would have been a captain of the flag. I was captain of the flag girl in the band. I wanted to play a clarinet, but since I couldn't play a clarinet, I didn't put no pressure on my mama. I went to play the violin and the cello. But anyway, what I'm saying is, if I had friends, I had partners. I was the educator in the friends and the partners. Now, I had friends that they had fun. I like being around them. I was a down to earth person. But when it's time to come down to me, myself, my children, and myself, it's going to start with myself. What I did was I had to make a change within myself. I had to fix myself, y'all. Because I used to be one of them girls that not stuck up. I just used to be around one of them girls like you got to be smart. You got to have something up here to hang with me. I'm not stuck up. I'm not arrogant or nothing like that. I was just a type of person that I had a future. I had values. I had, thank you, baby. I'm still going to show y'all some shows tonight. I had a plan when I was young. See, when I hear young men come and talk to me, young women come and talk to me, and you know the first thing I do something that a lot of people don't do. I listen. I listen to what they are telling me. I don't talk when they're talking. I listen. I'm a good listener. See, first of all, if you think you're too good to listen to young and older people, I listen to you. I'm older than y'all, but I listen to you all. But I listen. Anybody tell you I go to sleep listening to you. You can talk to me all day long. That's why a lot of young people like to talk. A lot of people, grown people too, like to talk to me because I will listen. Now, do I hear everything you saying? But I'm going to take my time and sit down to listen to you because that's the problem in this world today, that we don't have people that want to listen to us. They don't want to listen. When you're trying to, they ask you a question, but they won't give you time to answer your questions. But let me tell y'all something. When it comes down to yourself, you are a health triangle. There are 3 sides to this health triangle. Don't you see the triangle? It's 3 sides. And I'm going to explain to y'all the 3 sides of this health triangle. And the reason why I have to explain, and I'm going to explain the health triangle, is that's just how we live. We live through our health triangle. Now, health, the triangle, hold on y'all. It raining so pretty outside. You got your physical side of your triangle that's going to deal with you every day out of your life. This is the first part of the triangle that I'm going to put. And your second part of the triangle is going to be the mental and emotional. So we talk about physical, mental and emotional, and then at the bottom, social. Okay? That's in your everyday life. I'm not ignoring you, Silver, but I'm trying to talk for a minute. That involves around me and you for the rest of our lives. Now let me tell you something. In order to have a healthy triangle, remember you are a triangle. Because within you, there's your physical, your social well-being, and your mental and emotional health. This health here, the mental and emotional health is very important in your health, in your life. If you don't take care of these two, the physical and the social, the mental and emotional health is serious. Now let's get into them. I'm going to describe to y'all. I know this is an educational topic. And my thing is the reason why I'm doing it, because it involves us today when we just got up. It involves us in what we sign up for. It involves, the physical part involved with me and you. Your physical health, that means how you feeling this morning. Are you going to stretch? Inside, what are you doing? Your physical health? What are you doing to take care of yourself? Are you taking your medication right? Are you doing what you're supposed to do? If you don't do what you're supposed to do, this is going to come in. But right, remember we said this is the mental and emotional. So I'm talking about physical health. Now, it's how you woke up this morning, how you slept in the middle of the night, how you feel today. Now, how you feel cannot affect me. It won't affect me. It's going to affect you. Because you knew that you had to get up early this morning. You knew what you had to do today. And just because you didn't feel like doing it, no, it don't work like that. So take care of that physical health. Take your medication. If you don't, regardless of how it makes you feel. Because one thing about your physical health, exercise. It's a lot of people don't exercise their mind. I exercise my mind, my body, and my soul all the time. It's raining now. Hold on, y'all. Let me move right here in the middle. Let me move in the middle. It feels so good right here. I don't want to go home. Move, confident. Y'all, let me move around because it's raining. You know, I love my porch. Hold on, y'all. I like this rain right here. Rain's so pretty. Now, so what I want y'all to work on, this is what I want you to work on. Get your paper and get your pencil. Get your type, get ready to type. So today, your physical health of this triangle right here, because this is your major triangle right here, your mental and emotional health. This is what you need to work on, your physical health, to fit in that puzzle right. It's got to fit here. And then it's not going to fit in there if you don't do what you're supposed to. Now, my friends, they did their thing. They smoked and everything. They did their thing. That's them. I ain't trying to stop nobody. But I enjoyed being around my friends because they know how to control themselves. But they wasn't my friends. They were my associates. I don't have friends because I'm funny at them. Look, I cut you loose real quick when I feel something about you. But take care of your physical health. Get enough sleep. Make sure you eat the way you're supposed to eat. I ain't gonna tell you how much to intake, but you know your body better than me. So watch how you eat. Think. Sleep. Take care of your body. Don't wait late to take care of your body. Take care of your body right away. And drink you some water. This may not taste good to you, but it's good for you. Okay? Now, let's go to, we talked about the physical health of the triangle. I'm going to make sure I take my pill every morning. I'm going to drink my water. I'm not going to skip it. If I skipped it this morning, let me take it. I don't care how it make me feel. I don't care if it makes me sleepy. It wants me to what? Relax. Anything, if it makes me sleepy, I need to relax. And I go to sleep. I relax. Your body do need a break. People don't realize that physically, your body needs a break. Now, let's talk about how do the physical part of your mind, physical part of your mind can fit into this mental and emotional health triangle, okay? You got to do what's best for you. Now, you know, if you drink, you cannot mix that with what? Medication. Because then you messing up your what? Mental and emotional health. Because you're trying to combine two things that, and it's not going to work. You think it's working, but it's not. So if I'm on medication, that medication is in my system. What I intake in my system, regardless if you smoke or drink, I'm just doing like this or this, it's going to affect what you put in your system. And you got to remember why you feeling that way. You didn't want to take that medicine today because you knew what you were going to be doing today. That's why you having this problem right here. And that's why you where you are now. Now we're going to talk about your social health. We need to fit this physical and the social health in the same spot. And the reason why I'm speaking on this decisions that you have to make in life. Your health triangle involves what you do every day out your life, even though you go to work, even though you go to school, in class, or get up in the morning, whatever. Now, we talked about the physical. Now, y'all make sure that you get enough sleep, do what you're supposed to do, eat right, exercise. And when you exercise, you ain't got, I ain't said do all this right here. You can exercise doing this. You can do this and exercise. And you can exercise your mind by closing your eyes. It's many ways to do things. So we finish with physical health because you're going to make sure you take your medicine there. They're going to do what you're supposed to. If you don't take medicine, that's good. But you still going to take care of have a healthy body and healthy mind, healthy heart. Now, we got the fit. Now we already on fit. We still gonna have a triangle. We got our whole triangle yet. We got our physical part of the triangle. We got our mental and emotional health. I'm gonna say you last, okay? I'm gonna say you for last. I like you. Now we're gonna talk about the social health of the triangle. The social health. The social health is these are the people in the world the people of the world that you help yourself with. Surround yourself. If you in a group, you have to collaborate with the people in your group. You might not like the people in the group, but you have to collaborate with those people in the group. If you got a problem with those people in the group, tell the instructor that I got a problem with these people in the group. I don't want to be with these people in the group. If the instructor cannot move you from the people in your group, because there's been plenty of time when I don't went to meetings. I'm a quiet person. I don't talk like this, y'all. I don't talk. It's just my channel. I have to talk. So communicate. So right here, communication is very important in your social life. Now, I don't know these people in this group right here. So I'm not here to get to know them, but I am get to know what we are supposed to be doing today. Let's get on what the topic, what we're supposed to be doing in this group. They want us to plan and put this together. So I'm going to tell you what, no, stop it, y'all. Sit down, y'all. Excuse me, I'm talking to my dog. Sit down. So social, in order to be social life is communication. You can communicate different ways. Gestures, you can do like this. You can look at a person. You can talk to a person. You can text a person. This is all ways of communication. Communicating with people. It's all kinds of kind of way when you don't want to communicate with nobody. But when you out here in this real world, you have to what? You're going to have to communicate. Move out the way. Move. You be wondering what? The cars see a red light. They stop, but then when it's green, they still sitting at the light. So what you do? Blow your horn. It's a way of communicating. Now, a lot of people don't communicate well because they want to have it their way. You're going to do what I say do. You're going to do it my way. If you can't do it my way, then there's no way. But when you got a leader that in charge of you, like I had a principal, I had to I'm going to give y'all the way of communication. You get a new principal. Well, I'm gonna let, some people got CEOs, but if I had a new principal on my job, me, I've been coaching track and field for 16 years. So I don't just have a track, well, go out there and run. You can run anything you want to. No. I had a program where you had work study, where I had people working with me. I had people training. I had all the real stuff just like you in college because I came from a high school.
and I ran track. So I knew what I wanted to see the students. I want to give anybody that I work with the best because I was good in what I did. So the principal came in. That I'm glad I'm talking to y'all like this because when you got new managers coming in, when you got new supervisors coming in, when you got new people coming in. Okay, so we got a new person coming in. Don't know me. As my track program, don't know me, period. Just came in, but she heard of me. See, I know she heard of me. I don't know what they said about me, but I know they said something about me. Because she knew me. But you know, somebody gonna always tell the new principal about the coaches and all a lot of that. So we had okay, I try to respect the y'all. I'm a respectable person. I'm a respectable person. So I didn't know they were having a problem with this lady, but I already knew that this lady about to be a problem for my students and my participant track team, because I know my track kids' behavior. They got behavior problems. I put them on my team to help them where you didn't want to be bothered with them, so I'm working with them, with their parents. So she came into the school, and it was time, almost time for the county meet for the middle school. It was time for the county meet. Remind y'all, I coached high school track for 6 years, and the rest of them was in middle school. So I went above for my students. I ain't put them on anything to run out there. They had to have their hair. The boys had to have their hair cut. Everybody had to be clean, smelling good, looking good. And I order uniforms for my folks, for my cheer. I call them my cheer. So I got a program. I go in the classroom, because I'm there in the school. I go in the classroom, teacher tell me something about them. I talk to them, I punish them at track practice. Now, I know that some of the teachers was picking on them kids because of who they were. So I had to sit and talk to the teacher and the principal. Let me tell you, let me go back to the new principal. So I had track practice, and so this particular year I was working with girls, so now I was going to take them to the championship because they was in the 8th grade. This day last year, middle school. So I'm going to take them, and I ain't had my children that I coached was mature. I had them acting like young men, being respectful, and young ladies. You can't talk a certain way. You can't be a certain. You got to be the way I want you to be. I want you to be respectful. Don't talk bad. Don't shut up and let them teachers fuss at you. Just be ready for me when I find out. Because I'm looking at them through the window. They don't know. I'm in the classroom. They don't know I'm sitting over there. So my girls had track practice, y'all, and I'm talking, my girls are so beautiful on my track team. They boys love them. I don't like them be around them boys when the time, that's what study. That's when I had the girls team. So she gonna say I had to cancel my practice. I got to cancel my practice just to be in this meeting. I let that go. I stayed in the meeting, so I had my assistant coach to work on them. Y'all, the lady, like, she started trying to pick on me and pick on my girl. One day they had a pep rally. You know how y'all have pep rallies in the gym. After practice, because mind you, that we got the county track meet next week. So a coach like me, I'm competing against other schools in the county. I'm serious about winning for them because they're going to the 8th grade. I'm serious about winning. So, and some of the girls been with me 2 years anyway. So, she canceled my practice. She told them to go home. Hold on, I'm looking at something. She told them to go home, y'all. She told my children to go home. Hold on, guys. That's just bad. She told the girls on my track team to go home. You told them to go home? Why you tell them to go home? I forgot she a principal, everything. I forgot. I forgot. I didn't care. You told them to go home after their mama's supposed to pick them up. So the key to this, y'all, I had a responsibility. I was responsible for 25 girls on my team that I put on my team. And that's the only way I could have won that championship with the 25 that I had. And you sent them home, and the parents, I didn't call and tell their parents that they were going home. The parents were looking for them at the school. Oh boy, I went home, y'all. I said, go home, go home, go home, go home. So, no, I walked in her office. I don't give a darn who you are. But when you come in my program and you send them children home and their mama think they with me, so I went up, don't y'all do what I did, but I had to do it. I had somebody had to do it. What he said, somebody got to do it. So I walked in the office. I said, you cancel my track. You cancel my track practice. Why you do that? You a new principal here. You don't even know what's going on. Gil, coach, Gil, go in my office. I said, I go in and got done. I'm tired of you, woman. I went to mud deal on her, y'all. I went to mud deal on her. I'm tired of you. You coming here, you don't send my girl home. They mama don't know where they are. And everybody in the office was like, whoo, the assistant principal know how it was. He ran up there. And she sit down in my office, Gil. Sit in my office. I need to talk. I said, but I need to talk to you. So we went in the office. They let you know that she did something that I really care for. Those kids. I love working with young folks. So now she don't send some of my hot mamas home. And there's something else. No telling where they went. So she wanted to have a meeting with me. So the assistant principal came up there. He knew me long. He came up there. I said, I tell you what, do. Y'all can have this program. I'm done. He said, no. So the next day when I came into the meeting, they want to have a meeting to me. My mind already made up. I'm through with the program. Do what you want to. I was saying to myself, I hope they tear the building down. Because them the kind of kids that I had. I had them on. I had them good. So, y'all, my mind was already slapped on. I told my son, and I told all my leaders and said they were going to take their children off the team, because I was gone. So, that day, when we had the meeting the next day, y'all, physically, I was straight because I went home and got some sleep and made my mind up. Mental and emotional, I got out of my feeling. I already got my mind made up. But physically, I got my sleep. Okay, in the social part, I already knew what I was going to say to it. Because I couldn't do that. I can't do that. And so, we had the meeting, and the assistant principal was in there. He told her about me. See, she could have heard something different about me. Nah, I said, no. She said that, she was talking to me all nice and everything. And, I'm a listener. I told you I was listening to what she was saying. I was saying like this. I was just looking at her like that. And we were sitting there looking at each other. Cause see, I ain't said nothing. See, that's why I say I'm a good listener. I would throw you off because I'm a good listener. So she said, I was shutting up. Because I had already made my mind up physically, mentally, and emotionally and socially. So she said, you want to say anything? I said, yeah. I said, first of all, I want to apologize to you. Because I went off because you don't know what I'm dealing with on that track team. You don't know what I'm dealing with. So I'm going to apologize to you. Now, second, I don't want to coach no more. I'm done. Because I was going to get it 2 more years before I retired in 2019. So I was like, I'm done. No. Then the other man, then she was like, oh, no, coach. No, coach. Please don't give up. I said, I got to. I got to. Because you running the program. You running my program. And my girl was gonna jump on that lady, y'all. I had to stop my girls. I had to stop my girls on my trip. That's how much they love me. So I told her, no, no, I need to let it go. Y'all deal with them. Y'all deal with them. Then he said, Coach, please don't give up. Then she was like, please don't, Coach. Don't do that. We need you. Nah. It's too much for me. Go on, do it. Y'all go on ahead. So she begged me. And she apologized. Well, you need to apologize to my team. You ready to do it? And they gonna apologize to you. Cause my girl about to come up there and tear that school up. You hear me? And they ain't had no little bit of, even though they was middle school, they by my side. Minnie, come over here and sit down. Before you walk into a spider web. Come over here and sit down. Sit down. Stop smelling her. So I end up letting my girls on my track team apologize. How long, y'all? Sit down. Go sit down, Camper. Sit down. Don't start that mess because I'm on this phone. So, excuse me, y'all. I'm talking to dogs. So anyway, y'all, the main thing about the situation is apologize, the team apologized, the principal apologized, everybody apologized, and we ain't have no more problem. But I gave it one more year, y'all, because I want to take some boys to the track, to the championship. That was my retirement thing, to take the children to. I took the boys, but the boys could have had a championship. They effed up over there on the third leg on the 4x1, the relay. And ain't nothing else I could have did. It was over for them. But they did get awards and stuff like that. But I wanted them to get the first, plat and go down in history. But they messed it up and they came to me. Ain't nothing I can do. It wasn't nothing else I can do. So I want to tell y'all that don't never listen to me. If you have to go in front of an authority, follow their rules. You're not gonna. Now, when somebody new come in, somebody got to really tell them what's going on. Cause they come in, they don't know what's going on. That's something different. But when they know you, that's something different. Okay. But the thing is, take care of your mental and your social and your mental and your emotional and your physical and social health. Because whatever you do in life, there are going to be consequences behind your actions. If I don't take care of myself physically, mentally, and socially, I won't be able to survive out here in this world. That's why you see these people on YouTube, they fussing over Young Thug. They mad because Young Thug not responding to them, not cussing them out. People want you to cuss them out, want you to fuss at them, want your attention, and that's not your job. That's not your job because you're not but one person. When you don't respond back to people, they get angry with you. They get mad at you. I block people out of my life. And if I had to keep blocking, I just keep blocking, because I don't need you in my space. I don't need to hang with y'all. Y'all gonna do what y'all gotta do. I ain't gotta do what y'all do. So y'all, they go back to the social thing. I had friends do a lot of stuff. See, a lot of things that you hear on social media that OGs like me, we hear them talking about the areas of Atlanta, what's going on in Atlanta. We know all that, all about behind what these young folks talking about. See, it's more behind Young Thug than they think is behind Young Thug. But mentally and emotionally, not just Young Thug, it's so much going on in our world today. People where they don't care about y'all. And my job, in my mind, is to listen to young people. I love to see y'all laugh. But when you always got that one out the group, always blindfold that person. Blindfold that person. Go in one ear, come out the other ear. Don't pay that person no attention. That person not getting it. That person don't love. It's something about that person that they don't love themselves. They don't love themselves because you ain't got to do all that to get no attention. You ain't got to do all that to get no attention. Last night, I'm going to tell you something. Let's see what you saying. Rain sound. Don't that rain sound good? And it just started raining. I love people. I don't care what color, nationality they are. I went in a special education class. Was special need kids students was across the hall from my health class. I taught health education. That's why I always speak on making good choices, making good decisions, being responsible is the main thing in life. Being responsible. And the kids across the hall with me was mental health kids. I love them to death. I love them so much, y'all. I went over there to that class every morning and said, "Good morning, y'all." They know, they say, "Good morning, coach." And some of them, had a little move on there. And one, I said, "Oh, y'all ain't speaking to me." I like to mess with them. So, they might have not having a good day today. Later on, "Hey, coach." "Hey, coach." I said, "I ain't going to speak to you. You didn't speak to me the other day." I treat them like I treat regular people. They are regular people. This has got a little minor things. So, I love to mess with them. Then they hug me. I said, "You didn't want to hug me yesterday, so you want to hug me today?" Then they'll laugh. But other than that, I like working with people, children, grown people, anybody. I enjoyed myself last night with a group of people that teamed up with me. I want to tell y'all that I appreciate y'all. I love to see y'all laugh. Y'all will collaborating with each other. I love to see people do that. That was amazed to me how y'all came in, y'all were talking, y'all talked to each other, y'all watched the video, y'all communicated. So I was like this. Don't forget now, I'm a health education teacher. I'm retired now, physical education and health education. So to see the group, I even told my sister about it. Y'all did good. And I want to remind people this. We talk about making good choices, decisions, being responsible, consequences, resiliences. You got to know how to be resilient. You got to know how to bounce back from what you've been through. Stop saying that, love yourself. You got to love yourself. Love who you are. If you wants to be the gangster, then you go on over there and be that gangster. Don't bring that around me. Don't even bring it to my house. Because that ain't how I move. So be who you are. That's what you want to be. Be that. This who you want to be. That's who you are. But I know who I am. So the best part about everything is to knowing who you are. Stop being, it's so many young people doing stuff that no way a child should be able to drop out in the 10th grade. 10th grade is the hardest year in school. It was my hardest year in school. Man, when I got into 10th grade was so hard for me. Even though I was a smart student, but I was good. Jeez. I said, what's going on with the 10th grade? God, I told the counselor, I said, I got to take all these hard classes. But I wanted to go to college. I wanted to run track. That was my goal, to run track. Go to school. So I had to do what I had to do. And I did what I had to do. But responsibility, you got to be responsible for taking charge of your own health. You are responsible. You don't need no mama for that. You don't need no daddy for that. You need you for that. You the only one know what's right and wrong for you. If you don't take this medicine, you already know the side effect. If you don't do this exercise this way, if you lift that weight up the wrong way, you can hurt yourself. You already knew you lift that wrong. And another thing too, y'all, that we got to work on is Ooh, that sun out now, y'all. Let me move over. But the sun don't have my wrist. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Let me be spider wheel before they walk in the spider wheel. I can't get them to sit down. Hold on, y'all. Come outside, y'all better make sure y'all knock them spider wheel down, honey. I come out here every day with a stick to knock spider wheel down. I don't want to watch. I don't like spider wheel. Okay. I want to tell y'all something. Resilience is very important in your life. How to bounce back. How to bounce back from anything that you do irresponsible. Can you move, man? Can y'all sit down? Sit down. Okay, when I put y'all in the house, when I put y'all in y'all bed, that's gonna be it. When you make the worst mistake in your life. Damn, see, one more spider web. Hold on, y'all. Move, Cam. I'm trying to move the spider web because y'all keep coming over him. Hold on, y'all. Trying to move this spider web. I know a lot of people, one more spider web, y'all. I got knocked down. I don't knock down these spider webs. I can't stand spider webs, y'all. I'm sorry. Yeah. Still, I finished when I still got some more back there. I'm gonna tell you something. On the way, you got to love yourself. Stop making the same mistakes. Stop making the same mistake and change who you are. Sometimes you have to make a change within yourself. There's a lot going on. Everything that goes on around us and in the world comes from mental and emotional and social health. It comes from the way you sleep, the way you eat, what you do in your everyday life. Sometimes in your relationship. Sometimes you don't need to be in a relationship. Stop saying that, oh, I wish I had a man. I wish I had a woman. No, you don't. Get yourself fixed first. Fix yourself first. Okay? You got the resiliences, bouncing back. We got to learn how to bounce back from the actions that happened toward us. If I did something wrong, I did wrong things. But what I did, I prayed about it and changed it. Can't be afraid of change. Now, going out here and robbing banks, stealing from people, going to jail, it's time for you. You got to stop that. You're getting too old for that. You got to stop that. That's not necessary. Get you a job. Burger King, ain't nothing wrong with Burger King and McDonald's, Wendy's, ain't nothing wrong with them. I used to work at Burger King when I was a young girl and made money at Burger King. I was pimping the hamburgers. I ain't gonna tell y'all that. That when them waffles back in the days that's when the song, we had a song for Burger King. Hold a pickle, hold a lady, special order, don't forget us, na 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 na, have it your way, have it your. See, we had. That's what we used to sing about Burger King, y'all. We sung the song. See, y'all, the music got out and the food, the games on the TV. Y'all, the games that y'all playing got y'all acting a fool. So mentally, you got to control that. You got to make space to get away from something. You got to get away. Got to get away from social media. I got away from social media. I be getting away from the daytime. I don't be on here in the daytime. Yeah, we ain't had no social media like this. No. We had beepers and cell phone, like the big cell phone. and the telephones, but we had ways of communication. But the thing is to bounce back from where you used to be. Don't think just because you change it's boring. No, you change because you want values in your life. You want to change life. Sometimes you have to move. Sometimes you have to move and find somebody else. And then too, sometimes you don't need nobody else. Start depending on other people. Pay attention to, I'm still messing with these spider webs. Pay attention to your surrounding. Pay attention to the people you're around. Make a change, y'all. Meet new friends. If you want to meet somebody who got something going on for themselves. And stop trusting everybody. Trust the people who trying to help you. Trust people who trying to help you. Anybody trying to help you ain't gonna hurt you. Now, if you decide to go out there and steal a car, first of all, what are the consequences that come with me stealing a car? What are the consequences of me robbing this bank? What is the consequences for me stealing that money that she put on that dresser? She put that money on the desk and I stole the money. What are the consequences? When you do something wrong, there are consequences. When you do something right, you're doing positive things. Continue to do positive things. Hey, go around to people. You want a job? Go around people who want to work. They need to start letting these 10th graders drop out of school in the 10th grade. Because ain't nothing out here in the street but trouble. Trouble sitting there waiting on you to come through the door. Don't believe everything you hear from people who have not succeeded. You ain't hear me. Y'all ain't hear me. A person who haven't succeeded and ain't got nothing to show for it, don't listen to them. Now, everybody can't be no rapper, but anybody can rap. Listen to what I said. Everybody can't be no rapper, but everybody can rap. Everybody can't be no teacher. Anybody can try, be a teacher, but everybody can't be no teacher. It ain't that easy. You gotta go to school. And there ain't no money into it while y'all sitting up there complaining about the teachers. Ain't no money into it. Everybody can't be a police officer. I can. I just need a hearing aid, but I can't. I don't want to be down now. I should have got my hearing aid a long time ago. Messed that ear up in the club. I sat down over there and I seen a spider web. I got to find out where I saw that spider web. Let me see. I seen a spider web somewhere while I was sitting right here. Oh, here it go, right here. Let me tell you something. Go get you a job. If you can't get you a job, send me so-and-so or my so-and-so. You need your garbage in. You need for me to push your garbage on the street. They'll give you a little $14, $10. It's so-and-so. You need me to wash it, take your trash. It's somebody to do something. When people see that you doing something, trying to help yourself, try to do something for you. Why you get right there and I just moved it? Camper, y'all go over there. Yeah, these dogs getting on my nerve. I really, they getting on my nerve. But I'm gonna tell you something about a lot of people think a man don't have a feel. Men don't have feelings. Men have feelings too, just like women do. Men have feelings. Women have feelings too, men. Watch how you talk to them. Every woman ain't hard. I look like a type of person. You can't look at me and say, "Oh, I'm gonna talk hard to her." Oh my God, why you talking to me? Everybody, just because who I am, you can't. I'm not used to no fussing. I don't argue. I don't argue. But I will block you out my life. I would hang up. I would block you. I would stop talking to you. You gonna miss me more than I miss you. Be yourself, y'all. Have fun. Have fun. One thing about me during my years of teaching health and PE was making sure that my kids learn and have fun. Stop being so serious. Have fun and learn at the same time. Learning not just supposed to be like this. Fun and learning. They used to come in the room rapping about my lesson every day. Now everybody dancing and singing in school to their students. They weren't doing it at first. I was doing it. I was doing it with my class. Now everybody in the world dancing with their students and stuff and putting fun, implementing fun in the I've been doing it though. It's new to them, but it's true to me because I've been doing it. I've been rapping. All my lessons start out with a rap. And then with my kids and students, since it's about them, at the end of the year, we have a little talent show, a health talent show in my class. Now everybody doing what I do, y'all. I got the whole system don't change now. Everybody doing it. I've been doing it. Because I put myself as when I was a child in class. I don't want to be boring. I don't even want to come in here. I know how you feel. I know how you feel. And one thing about it, don't nobody know what you're going through. Only you know what you're going through. Just because you're going through it don't mean I'm going through it. I found out with the world that we living in today, listening to the devil. Y'all don't listen to the people who are blessed to you. I like all colored people. Any colored people. I don't care if you don't like me. I still like you. Because if something happened to you on the street, you're going to need me. And I'm going to need you. Now, what I don't like for nobody to do is the way they doing Young Thug. And I know y'all saying, oh, she taking up for Young Thug. No, I ain't taking up for Young Thug. It's just y'all don't know what time it is. Y'all don't know what's going on. Y'all don't know what's going on. Y'all, everybody there talking to that man like he a little child. That's a grown man, ain't paying y'all no attention. He didn't say he wanted to stop coming to Atlanta. They stopped him from coming in Atlanta. And to me, he wasn't snitching. He probably was telling the truth. Y'all put it on him. You know what I noticed about people? They'll put stuff on you, but they won't put it on themselves. They won't put it on themselves. Y'all, I just want to come in and talk to y'all a little bit, and about take care of yourself. That's what that triangle means. Take care of yourself. I love y'all. And Campbell, leave her alone. I just come in and I'm talking to y'all. Love y'all. I'm gonna be back. Y'all know I'm gonna be back. Y'all be back. Be back later. I'm gonna be back in a few minutes. And y'all be nice. Be nice to one another. Be nice to one another. And listen to each other. Communicate better. Communicate better. Communicate. Count. Sit down right there. Sit. I said sit right there. Sit. Sit down. Y'all see that dog been hard head. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Don't you stop. Don't do that. Don't be hard head like that. Sit down, Minnie. Minnie. Whew. Alright, y'all. I'm about to go. It's so bright. It feels so good I am. God, it feels so good I am. It feels so good I am. Oh my God. Y'all. I've been supposed to brought that chair out here. Let's bring that other chair out here. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later on. Y'all make good decisions, okay? And be responsible. And be responsible for me, okay? I love y'all. I see y'all later on, okay?